Sean Bruce here for draftmagic.com, jumping into an M12 pre-release draft. So these are the drafts that are ridiculously overpriced with not many prizes on offer, so we better get the nuts. And so we're looking pretty well for the first pack. Frost Titan should set me up pretty nicely. I do love blue just in general, but in M12 quite strong. If I could get to wheel something like Phantasmal Bear, that would be fantastic. But yeah, Frost Titan, a few tickets there, and should lead me towards doing well in this draft. So, second pick, we've got some tough choices here. There's Gravedigger, would be quite nice just to, bring back Frost Titan in case it dies. We could also take Vampire Outcast, which is stronger than Gravedigger, obviously, but more of a color commitment. Arachnus Web could be good. Other than that, not a whole lot. So Arachnus Web is quite a good removal spell, but I think I'd rather just go with one of these black cards here. Well, I take Gravedigger. I'm passing a black card. Yeah, okay. I didn't get to play with any Arachnus Webs in my M12 sealed expeditions, but hey, let's give it a crack. See if it's worth its mana cost. Alrighty, so hoping to not see some black cards coming around that I'd be missing out on, but what have we got? So in blue and green, there's not a whole lot. There's Brindlebore. Yeah, I don't really want to take Mesmerist or Coral Merfolk. On the other hand, we've got Alabaster Mage, which is good value. Stave Off is really good. Not sure which is better, Alabaster Mage or Stave Off. Alabaster Mage is the worst of the Mage cycle. Certainly seems very unexciting just to give to pay the mana just for a little bit of life. It all helps and it all adds up, but it's not that exciting. We could just take this Brindlebore here. I mean, it's a fine playable. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's all there is. Anyways, let's see. Here we've got Harbor Serpent Cancel in blue, nothing in green. We could just take Rusted Sentinel, which is a fine little 3/4. I think that seems stronger than taking Cancel. I mean, it's not like I need to cut the blue cards like this for blue to keep coming around. No one's going to be jumping into blue for a Cancel or a Harbor Serpent. So let's take the Rusted Sentinel. Seems okay. Alrighty. Here's another Gravedigger. So it might have been nice to have two Gravediggers. On the other hand, Garrick's Companion is quite nice too. So is Aven Fleetwing for that matter. Let's go by cost sort. I think, I mean, it's close, in fact, between Garrick's Companion and Aven Fleetwing, but I think I'd rather have the 3/2, get a more aggressive start, though Fleetwing is quite nice. It is much slower, so I need to make sure that I've got my 2-drop sorted before I start taking 4-drop flyers. But once I do have an aggressive curve started, then I'll be more happy to pick up the Fleetwing, as it is quite a strong card. And here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Picking up the aggressive curve. Here's a Phantasmal Bear, which will be fantastic. So if the bear wasn't here, I'd be happy with Frost Breath as well. So I'd be happy running 1 or 2 of these in my deck, but obviously Phantasmal Bears jump on those once you know you're in the color. So I mean, the mana is going to be a slightly awkward. Double green and a blue that I want to play as a 1-drop, but it's fine. It's just fine. So this pack has got nothing for me. A 1/1 hexproof. Not really what I'm looking for. There could, in green and blue, is there going to be some insane creature enchantment, an aura that I really want to have a 1/1 hexproof for? I don't think so. So I think I'll just take the 1/2. The 1/2 is probably going to have more uses than the 1/1 that can't be targeted, I would say. Yeah, see, lure, a 1/1 that hexproof with lure. Oromancer's going around quite late. Oromancer is quite a strong card, but hey, I'm going to take the cancel and be happy with it. Can't see that I can get much value out of lure here. Seems like hard work and card disadvantage, but cancel. Solid counterspell. And yeah, sure, I'll play negate. Not sure if negate's going to make the main, but could be good in the sideboard. And yeah, nothing else going around. Let's just cut Bloodseeker. I'm not going to go for the Mesmerist Jace's Erasure deck. I think I'm going to be much better suited to the beatdowns. Alrighty. So, Stave Off stayed there. Coral Merfolk, well, if I pick up, you know, 3 more Phantasmal Bears in the next couple of packs, yeah, get the Phantasmal Bear Coral Merfolk deck going. I don't know, it's not like I'm going to take anything else. Alright, and a Harbour Serpent, sure. So, Bountiful Harvest, yeah, right. Okay, so first pack, yeah, we've got Frost Titan, Arachnus Web seems like fine removal, Garrick's Companion, Phantasmal Bears, yeah, looking pretty solid so far. A bomb and some solid beaters and some removal spells to boot. Alrighty, this pack, ooh, good cards all around here. We've got Aether Adept, Cudgel Troll. Adaptive Automaton is going to be worse than both of those cards. Adaptive Automaton is probably even going to be worse than Stampeding Rhino so far. So the pick here for me is going to be between Aether Adept and Cudgel Troll, and I don't think it's too close. Aether Adept is just so much nicer than Cudgel Troll. Cudgel Troll, it's strong. It's 4 power regenerator, strong card, but Aether Adept, it just gets the beats down so well. I mean, if I can build up a deck with Phantasmal Bears, low drops, even Garrick's Companion will be fine. Double green, double blue, little bit awkward, but I'll manage it. But yeah, getting low drops and Aether Adepts. Speaking of Aether Adepts, ooh, tough choices here. I mean, I could be taking Azure Mage or Aether Adept. This is tough. Aether Adept does get quite nice in multiples. Azure Mage gives me good late game reach, but if I'm going to build a deck that's just going to end this game quickly, Aether Adept should do it quite nicely. So, not sure if it's right, but I'm going to just keep doubling up on the Aether Adepts. Llanowar Elves would go quite nicely into my deck, if I can pick one up. Alrighty, here we've got, geez, definitely green-blue are the colours to be in, because I've got plenty of options here. And they're all pretty nuts, so let's go by colours. Alright, so Garrick's Companion, not so exciting anymore. In fact, I could potentially even shift out of green before too long. So I'm going to stay clear of Acidic Slimes, Stampeding Rhinos, and just take the Chasm Drake, which goes quite nicely. You know, gives my Aether Adepts flyovers. And just a 3/3 fly is ridiculous. Ooh, and there's another Azure Mage. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to pass up this one, especially since I'm moving away from green at the moment. Even though, you know, green's coming around. Might be reason to take it up later, but I'm just going to take the Azure Mage here. It's going to be stronger than Llanowar Elves or the 2/2 flyer. Alrighty. And yeah, I'm happy taking Bell Tower Sphinx here. It's a 2 power flyer for 5. Nothing gets past it and it still bashes in the air. Rampant Growth I'm not so excited about, obviously with all the number of 2-drops. And Kite Shield, yeah, I'd rather just leave this out of the deck completely if I can get that. Okay, here's another Arachnus Web. So, pacifisms for small creatures. Seems quite good with the deck that I'm crafting here, and I might want it even more than Unsummon, so I'm just going to go with, yeah, another one. Of course, you can giant growth your way out of one, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. And we've got an Unsummon as well. Why not? Why not? So Harbour Serpent is looking like he's not going to be needed at all, and Negate I probably don't want to be leaving. Well, I'll probably leave Negate in the sideboard at least. Alrighty, Master Thief, quite good in sealed, but draft not so sold. On the other hand, I do have Lurking Crocodile, and I've got the aggressive deck going, so shouldn't be too hard for him to come down as a 3/3, and the Island Walk in a couple of matchups will be quite relevant. Seems better than Master Thief. Not many artifacts going around, so Master Thief in draft seems more of a sideboard card. 4 mana for a 2/2 vanilla is not so exciting. Alrighty, how are we going for colours? So Garrick's Companion's still looking a bit awkward, so I might not run him after all, but if I end up with a deck that's got, say, 7/10 split forests to islands or something like that, I'm sure that'll still be fine for Garrick's Companion. He's still acceptable if he comes down turn 3 or 4, I'm sure. Alrighty, some good cards here, not in my colours. So what am I going to keep? What am I going to cut? The Bloodthirsty guy or the Consume Spirit? Probably just cut the Gorehorn, I would say. I'm definitely not taking Reclaim. Target on top. Yeah, no thank you. And Llanowar Elves this late? Crazy. Madness. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking the Runeclaw bet, but yeah, this is good. Alright, and I've got choices. I've got options between Stampeding Rhino and Frost Breath. So I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures that convert a mana cost 4 or more. I think I just want Frost Breath at this stage. Just get the low drops going and Frost Breath for the win. Sure, Foily Island, and I've still got a pack to go. I've already got a deck here. Some more removal, I guess. Might be a bit removal light, being in blue and green, but Arachnus Webs and Aether Adepts were actually doing quite fine with removal, and opening up another bomb rare. Yeah, we're going quite nicely here. So Merfolk Looter I'd be more than happy to take, even though I do have an aggressive deck. Just Merfolk Looter is that good. But Gin of Wishes, yeah. Can't go wrong. Alrighty. We could take another Rusted Sentinel or a Stampeding Rhino. I don't think I want the 5 drops here, but the 3/4 for 4 seems good. Good value there. Yeah, even though, I mean, I've got Llanowar Elves to help me accelerate out to higher drops. I'm not sure I want to load up on the 5s. Okay, geez. So this pack is pretty stacked. Let's go ahead and hide Mesmerist and Coral Merfolk. Alright, once I've done that, I can see that, yeah, 2 drops are a little bit lighter than I would like it to be, so Merfolk Looter is going to be quite nice. So I think Merfolk Looter is the second best card in this pack, behind Doomblade, obviously. If you're in black, Consume Spirit is obviously better than Merfolk Looter then as well, but Merfolk Looter, so good. So good. Just loot me into one of my bombs, or, you know, the removal that I'm looking for. Frost Breath, Arachnus Web, Aether Adepts. Probably not going to be playing Negate main either. Don't see a need for it. Another Phantasmal Bear is quite nice. So, yeah, don't really need to look at anything else here. Not like I need Monolith, but Phantasmal Bear is going to get, yeah, going to get this hyper aggro green-blue deck going. And another Aether Adept? Yeah, by the 3rd one. I mean, if I just get a run of 3 Aether Adepts in a row, my opponent's just dead, right? So yeah. And well, I mean, there's hunters inside, but let's just take another bear. Bear all the way. Alright, it's going to be quite unbearable. The 4th Aether Adept? Yeah. So this draft is just getting silly at this stage. I don't know why, you know, things like Chandra's Outrage is still going around. But yeah, I think I'll do just nicely with the 4th Aether Adept. I'll go ahead and hide Brindlebore. That's 24. So I can have Divination in my deck as well. Yeah. Don't want Stampeding Rhino, I'm doing just fine. But Divination, yeah, should be okay. Monolink? Monolink might make it main, certainly it seems better than Cancel in the deck that I'm crafting here. It's going to be all about the early beats, and Monolink could be good there. So Stampeding Rhino, again, it's there, but I still don't want it. We'll be doing much better just playing Aether Adept after Aether Adept, so maybe I'll just cut Gravedigger. And Folk, yeah, why not? So that's, yeah, I think, do I want Llanowar Elves? I mean, it doesn't exactly accelerate me out to Aether Adepts. So there's that. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of people with insane decks, and some people with very mediocre decks, I'm imagining. Llanowar Elves helps me play Garrick's Companion, but maybe I could cut down on my lands, have less than 17 perhaps. Let's see how it looks. Or I could leave Lurking Crocodile out. I mean, he comes down as a 3/3, but my other 3 drops is just going to be better, as in the 4 Aether Adepts. Might not need all these. So Bell Tower Sphinx I don't need, I guess. Chasm Drake is fine though. And bears and a mage. So that's 16. Let's keep going. Rusted Sentinels seem good. Looter. Yeah, so I would like to have Monolink. Frostbreath, yes. So I do have room for Lurking Crocodile. Sure, we could have Lurking Crocodile here and Divination or Counterspell. Don't think I really need Counterspell. I think we'll be fine. So yeah, geez, this deck is insane. This shouldn't take a genius. Alright, let's go for lands. So 5/12 is the suggestion. Pass by color. So I definitely need double blue. Double green is not as essential. I could take out Garrick's Companion. I mean, that's kind of funny if that's what it's come to. If I take out Garrick's Companion, I could put in... I do have 3 Phantasmal Bears. That's nice. I could put in the Council. Coral Merfolk might be legitimate, just with, you know, running out a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Council would be good as well. Well, okay, I've got 4 Aether Adepts. Yeah, I think if you're looking at how many Aether Adepts should you have before Coral Merfolk is playable, 4 should definitely be the... Sure, 4 should definitely be enough. Alright, so I want to have maybe 6/11. I would like to get Llanowar Elves first turn, but then I don't want another forest past the first one. So yes, and I've still got plenty of late game, even though I've got low drops. I mean, Divination, Azure Mage, yeah. All right. Well, let's go with this then.